Hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Soulful Sunday. If it is Sunday, it is a fun, happy Sunday with one global movement. Thank you all so much. I am so highly grateful for everyone for always taking the time to be here to support one global movement. It is my goal to reach 1.7 billion young women and young boys around the world. And I cannot do it all by myself unless you support me. And thank you so much for being here. So, today we're going to have fun. I encourage everyone to interact. I'm not going to be the only one talking. We all come from different background. Our children come from different background, different ways and methods of raising them. We all are gifted differently. So it is my plea that we all interact. Let us chat and interact and discuss those things, because that way we figure out different ways, different methods, different principles that we can use globally to help these populations. So, chat, say whatever you need to say. Know that in unpassive, language is not a barrier, because our CEO has made it possible that no matter what, nobody's going to get left behind, maybe because of language barrier or anything. So let us chat and figure out things and discuss things and even fail our way to success by those discussions, so that we can properly help our young women and young boys. I am just going to give you a synopsis of my story, a story of an 11-year-old girl, which is the premises, the vision and the mission under which one global movement is built. When I was 11, I went through some major challenges in life. And one of them was that I was forced into marriage at the age of 11. But through the mentorship, the love, and the nurturing of my grandmother fought tooth and nail to make sure that I obtained the education that I needed in order to succeed in the world, and then to use that same education to help others. And so I went to school and I started doing businesses, farming, and doing other things that were necessary for me to raise that money, because they didn't have those resources that were needed. So I did that, and with the help and love and nurturing of the village, they came together. We've all heard that it takes a village to raise, to love, and to educate a child. I am a product of my village. And so I went to school. When I graduated from high school, I still wanted more education. And I went to university. When I graduated, I still want more education. I became the very first female child in my village with a bachelor's degree. And that is a big deal. It's still a big deal to me until today. And today I have a doctorate degree, which is still part of that mission and vision to educate myself, because I know that education, in the words of Mr. Nelson Mandela, President Nelson Mandela, is the most powerful weapon that we can ever use to change the world. And we have this in Unpassive Academy that Mr. Ashmufara has blessed us with. And I am so just happy that I will be one of those that has been blessed to use that tool to educate the young woman and the young man in the world, so that they can begin to dig deep within them to see the potentials within them that they can use to help themselves, their families, their communities, and the world. So it is that important. And the topic for today is gratitude. I am going to say it twice and let it sink in for a moment. While we're talking, we're thinking about that word, gratitude. That is the topic for today. And so I am going to give you, I like to form these acronyms that will make our children, all of us, understand the topic. So gratitude means giving, receiving, abundance, thanksgiving, intentionally, together, unconditionally, directed through everyone. So it includes everything about life, everyone. That is the meaning of gratitude: giving, receiving, thanksgiving, intentionally, together, unconditionally, directed through everyone. Because gratitude is for everyone, is directed towards everyone, is required from everyone. It is a natural part of our own existence. It is that important. Very, very important that we show gratitude. Gratitude seems to be a small thing. Some people take it to be a very small thing, but it is something that can can really benefit you and change our lives in such a big way. So many stressful things and challenges happen in everyday life, with family members, in a school setting, in businesses, in communities, but even in our finances and in our health. So many challenges happen. Whatever the case, thinking about everything, you know, to be grateful, from your family to your friends to your community to the global economy, even within us, the unpassive brand ambassadors, it is that important that we show gratitude. So let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your heavenly Father. There is no other place to draw inspiration for gratitude from. According to me, I am not a good person or spiritual person or so gospel, but I know that I grew up reading the Bible. That was my very first book, and I've been reading it since then. I draw my inspiration from there. So there is no other place to draw that inspiration, to shine our light on others with gratitude, than their scripture. So it is so important that we do that. So gratitude is one of the most transformational states of being. It shifts our perspective to an overflow and allows us to focus on the divinely orchestrated goodness in our life, which pulls more goodness into our lives if we show that gratitude. So, like my grandmother would say, that gratitude fills your heavenly account with more gratitude, with more overflow, so that you can take that overflow and begin to show more gratitude towards others. And we see this in Unpassive with Oh Bless. Oh Bless is a product that has shown a lot of us gratitude. Me, for instance, I take it so important, because when I consider my background, when I see what is going on in the world with our children, particularly our young women, it is so much important to me that I take that responsibility. I bear that mantle and that flashlight and that that light, to just shine it on everybody by showing gratitude. Because remember, the scripture says, to him or her that much has been given, much more is required. I feel that I've been given a lot. I feel that in the place where other people could not make it, God made me to make it. And so I have to live a life of purpose, whether I like it or not. I have to show gratitude. And it just seems as though my path of life has been lined up with so many people. And I see it even right here in One Global Movement, where a lot of people are helping me. And you see, look at the graphics. This is the gratitude of somebody towards me for nothing. And you see Aunty Lynn, you see John Barilla, everybody in Unpassive is showing gratitude of one kind or the other. This is what happens. When we show gratitude, we in turn have that overflow. You're happy, things begin to happen to you from nowhere. I am here speaking in a bathroom in a hotel in Atlanta. I was invited by a very good friend of mine who attended a graduation, not even knowing me. She handpicked me and decided to work with me. She invited me, and now they gave me that opportunity at this convention to push forward my agenda to talk about one global movement helping young women and young men around the world. And guess what? A lot of things happen here that when I think about it, I just see the goodness of God, the wonder in my life. We will be talking about this because a lot of things happen at this convention that it's going to help me a lot to push forward the agenda for our young women and young men. So we're going to do a little exercise here. And this exercise is very good. It's something that I like to do every day. It's just a 5-minute exercise, but it's not going to last up to 5 minutes. So give yourself a gift of 5 minutes of admiration of the wonder of everything you see in and around you. Just give yourself, take the time to admire. First of all, life. You and I are breathing. We are breathing. That's why we are attending this show. That is the greatest gift of all, that we are breathing. We've been given life. What we do with that life is dependent upon you, it's also dependent upon me. But I know that because you're here, you're helping me, and I am speaking. I know that we are showing gratitude with that life that has been given us. So when you admire these things and you begin to see all this wonder, you step out of yourself and turn your admiration to many, many miracles around you. Turn it. You see the trees, you see the flowers blossoming, just like the one that the artist of One Global Movement made here, Divina. You see the birds are chirping sweet melodies on the trees. You see the squirrels are coming around asking you for food to feed them. You see the dogs. You see the lakes. What else? Everything. You see beautiful faces that come to you every day. You see people that are just walking by, they're smiling at you. What don't we have? Take 5 minutes a day. It's a ritual that you can just do for 5 minutes. You will boost your sense of connectedness, your sense of love, your sense of wanting to help, your sense of wanting to give even more than you have been given. And when you do that, the overflow keeps coming into your life. That is what I do. You can do it in a form of meditation. You don't have to just meditate or in a form of prayer. You can do it like me in the form of journaling, writing the things that you are grateful for, either before you start your day or at the end of your day. You write down at least 3 things in your journal that you are grateful for. I bet you they are more than 3 things that you're grateful for. So I'm going to read you a poem here that I wrote. Be grateful for the air you breathe. Be grateful for the growing trees, the roses soon to bloom, the smile on faces that pass by, the tenderness of kindly hearts that shared your days of gloom. Be grateful for the morning dew, the grass beneath your feet, the soft whispers of the silent wind, and all the sweet laughter that echoes from a distance. Acquire the grateful habits, learning every day how blessed you are, how much there is to gladden our lives with, how little ma are days. That means ma means obstacles or challenges. How little ma our days. Be grateful that you can recall the joys that you have had, the wonders all around us. So that is a little poem that I wrote for you guys. So just imagine going through a day at, you just meet people, they smile at you, and maybe carry a little conversation with you, like the one you guys, we just carried a little conversation before this show started. Aunty Lynn is directing me to do this, go here. And I see Mr. John Barilla. I see a Yin, if I'm not pronouncing your name well, as Divina. I see Esther. Esther is there, who no matter what is happening in her life, she decided to come and show gratitude here today to join the show. And she's now commenting in you. A lot of great things. We don't have to oversweat it. We have them every day to be grateful for. So it is just so important that we show gratitude. And we're going to go into the importance of gratitude. What do we gain from showing gratitude? And you people just be chatting, and we're going to come back to those things and see what do we gain from showing gratitude towards one another. And you need to think, when you think about the good things that are happening in your life, also think on the other side, because there are always two sides to something. Think about how, imagine how some of us make it seems as though it is a part of our human existence, to whine, to complain, to gossip, to hate people, to just be dishonest about things. Think about that. Think about some of the people that are laying down right now as we are speaking in the hospital. They don't even know the day from night. Think about those children that are 400 children. What is the name of that guy? Is it Emmanuel, or who is helping 400 children, educating them, feeding them? Think about how much you and I have been given, how much we've been blessed with a lot, especially with unpassive. Do we have anything to even whine, complain about? We don't need it. All those things, we already have everything. It is now left us to start sharing these things with others so that they can also see the goodness of God in their life, the goodness, because God is you and me. We are God. God has created us to be co-creators with Him so that we can take these good values and begin to practice it on other people. Don't we feel good when we just tell somebody, thank you? Thank you. Don't we feel good? I feel good in my heart when I tell somebody, thank you. So, what in your life are you grateful for? I know there are so many things, so many. What in our lives are we grateful for? Especially our young girls and young boys that maybe they're complaining that I don't have this. I don't have this. I don't have the resources that is needed. You do not need a lot of time those resources that you're looking for. You just need an attitude of gratitude. To show gratitude, step out of your way and do something, volunteer to do something, maybe to read something or play music in a group home for our grandparents or our parents that are in a nursing home, maybe to just cook food and take it to somebody that is hungry, maybe to just sing, use your voice. Gratitude is not just always money, not money, or not mansions that you give to people, by just saying one little word, because there is somebody out there just wanting to listen to what you have to say, to listen to your story, a story that will uplift them, to know that they are not alone, to know that despite their life circumstances, there is so much to be grateful for. So I have a lot to be grateful for in my life because, like I said before, I am a product of my village. And because I am a product of my village, I have been highly blessed and favored to take the investment that were invested in me, and take it to the global world. So gratitude opens so many doors of opportunity. That is one of the things. It opens so many doors of opportunity. Look at Unpassive. Look at, through the vision and the mission, the love of Mr. Ashmufara towards us. And now it's opened so many doors of opportunity to us. And it is left for us to also take those things and take them to the global world and share it, making sure that we're helping, especially with a focus on the young woman who is so much on the disadvantage in the world. But we cannot help the young woman without helping the young man, because somehow, someday, orchestrated by divine powers, they're going to meet, they're going to come together, and they're going to start growing together, sharing together, and doing other things, maybe businesses or a personal relationship or whatever. So we need to help all. And in order to help, we ourselves as adults and parents and brand ambassadors, we need to remind ourselves of these values, these principles, these ethical high standards, that we need to lead by example. We need to, somebody needs to see us in the world and say, oh, I know this person. She belongs to Unpassive. I know this man. This man is a brand ambassador of Unpassive. That is how important it is. Because to me, that is a personal responsibility, because I am attending education. I am meeting great people, men and women. I'm doing a lot of things that, considering my background, I would not have been able to do these things without the presence of Almighty God in my life, and also lining my path with people that will build bridges to help me cross. It is that important that we help, especially when we start, like our CEO says, when we start having those apples falling from the trees, we take them and start helping people. Gratitude is important for our physical health. If you show gratitude, your physical health, you would know. And it comes from within. You will be happy. You will be healthy because you make somebody else happy. You're going to be happy yourself. Gratitude improves our psychological, spiritual, mental, and emotional health. It is very important. A lot of people that show gratitude, they are very healthy. They are emotionally stable. Sometimes I become emotional, not because I am unhappy, because I am happy. That is how important gratitude is. Gratitude enhances empathy and reduces aggression. When we show gratitude towards others, it will enhance our sympathy. It will put us in a position, in somebody else's shoe, to know, to feel what they are feeling, and to know and to see and feel what they are going through in their life. That way, we don't become judgmental. We don't assume things. We don't say negative things that we don't even know, we are not sure of. We just treat that person, we meet that person where they are and take them to where they want to go without being judgmental, taking the time to teach them, to educate them so that they can become all what they desire to become. So it is that important. So gratitude is very important. Number 5, gratitude improves self-esteem. We see it in our children, in our youth, especially the young woman. Girls, especially in the school setting, they have low self-esteem. One of the causes of that, it might not be of their own making, but when you begin to show gratitude as a young woman and as a young man towards others, maybe you are in a class with a student that does not have a pen or a pencil. You have 2 or 3. You say, you know what, I will lend this pencil to the other person so that they can help themselves with, they can write with. That is so important. Or maybe you have backpacks that you have 2 or 3 backpacks, or you have a backpack that you think maybe, oh no, I have new ones. Why do I need this for? You can donate that. That is how important it is. You can donate that. Or you can just be present. Like you guys are coming here every Sunday, being present, showing that gratitude with your presence, so that other people can begin to learn and copy, to know that they can also do the same. So I'm advising and just suggesting to our young women and men out there that gratitude is so important. Or you see somebody bullying somebody, what do? You stand from there and you tell that person that is not right. Do not believe in that. It is not right. And you look at them straight in the eye. This is a good person. We all have done wrong. We all have fallen short of the grace, and we need gratitude in order to help us, in order to push us to where we want to go without judging other people. Yes, that is how important gratitude is. So now I have come to the end of this. I would like us to get engaged in conversations here. So if somebody can highlight the comments here, let us discuss this. What ways are there that we can show gratitude? How else can we show gratitude? Even if we are not living in the same place, the same town, the same city, the same country, or the same continent. How can we show gratitude? I would like to listen and read from you guys how else we can show gratitude, especially as unpassive brand ambassadors. How else can we show gratitude? Um, Aunty Lynn, if there are any comments, let us highlight. Let this session be very interactive, because when we learn different ways of showing gratitude, we thank you so much, the Mad Hatter. Thank you, Rob, by uplifting our fellow beings. That is so wonderful. I like that point, by uplifting our fellow beings. And by uplifting our fellow beings, look at the big smile on your face, Rob. Just a smile. Smile. And the world will smile with you. And by even, I see on the Roblin Live, where you give your email address out to encourage and ask some of the brand ambassadors that are still finding difficulties to migrate to the unpassive ecosystem to contact you. You've been doing that. I am a product that you have also helped me to do certain things in ONET. And I am highly grateful for that. I see a lot of things. Just the Roblin Live show is a show that is empowering and inspiring people all around the world. That is so important, through fellow human beings and even through animals. Animals. Animals are that important in our life. I see Oli on the Roblin Live show. That is a beautiful dog that is empowering. That is just an inspiration right there. I love animals. I feed animals. I like to provide for animals. That is so important. Thank you so much, Rob, for that principle. We truly need gratitude to move ahead in life, to succeed in so many ways. That is so true. That is so true. I know that sometimes, because of maybe society, or maybe because of family difficulties, or just maybe because of our health, we do not turn to see the goodness in gratitude. So, Godwin, Esther, thank you so much. We truly need gratitude in so many ways. Wow, womenpreneurs, gratitude. Yes, gratitude, giving is so important. I am going to go back to thank you again. Marhata Rob, thank you. Encouragement costs nothing but the reward emotionally hard. Oh, that sings so much into my soul. That is exactly what it is. Sometimes we don't even just need the money. Sometimes we don't even need the words. Just giving somebody a hug will unravel a lot of things that that person is going through, or you're just reaffirming that person that what you are doing, it's so wonderful. Go ahead and do it more and more. We need it, and that is why we are on perseverance. We are on perseverance. Our CEO says no one gets left behind. So we come together, we build one another up together, we inspire them to build on their hopes and their dreams, especially these youths. We have youths among us that are also brand ambassadors, so that in turn they can also take these principles to the world. That is our sole responsibility. Thank you so much. I love Hawks a lot. So Kamalesh Kuma, thank you so much. Living in a state of gratitude is the gateway to grace. How beautiful is that for you to say that? Look at the butterflies, look at the heart. That is true. It is the gateway to grace. We have been so blessed with a lot. And look at how you're writing. Look at you writing like a master poet, a master artist with those butterflies there. How blessed is that? That is a true gateway to grace when we show gratitude to others. Thank you so much, Kamalesh, for coming. I highly appreciate you. Wow, womenpreneur. Yes, thank you so much. Wow, women, love and respect everyone. That is so important. Loving and respecting one another. Love is our language. Love, we were created with love. We were created in love. We were made and created to excel and to empower others in love. Love is the language of unpassive brand ambassadors. Love is the language of unpassive. Love is the language of Ash Mufara to all of us. Thank you. our masterpiece, Divina. Hello, wow, women. Thank you so much, Divina. And I want to just be so grateful to you all the time because I look with wonder and all the graphics and the backdrops that you're creating for us. May God bless your soul abundantly. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Esther. Mistakenly used my brother's name. That's okay. That's okay. That is a way of showing gratitude too. You mistakenly use it, but in a good way. So, Sister Yvonne, you are truly born to eloquence. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling me that it's only by the grace of God, and I can only be eloquent with you guys here. It is not by my own making. I have no control over what is happening with me, but God Almighty has control, and you guys are my gods because God sent you guys into my life to help me do what I'm doing because my goal, I ask each and every one of you to help me reach this goal of 1.7 billion young women and young boys around the world before I exit the stage of life into the realm of the supernatural. That means before I die, my goal is to reach 1.7 billion young women and young boys in the world. And I know that you guys are here to help me do that. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Camelage, it is not joy that makes us grateful. It is gratitude that makes us joyful. Aha, that is a very good comment. Camelage, I am so happy to have you here. I am so grateful to you because this is what is going to inspire our youths, especially our youngest men like you who are determined to really inspire this population with your words of gratitude. You are a masterpiece. Thank you so much for those wonderful comments. Thank you. And oh my God, John Barilla, you are my uncle, Uncle John. All you need is L95. Love. Love. Thank you so much. We all need love. Love is our language. We need to drink it. We need to eat it. We need to hear it. We need to set our eyes on it. We need to talk about it. We need to live it. We need to give it, extend it out to others. And we have been so blessed with a platform that it's going to help us extend this to others. Thank you so much, Mr. John Barilla, for helping us. Precious Deborah, thank you, Precious. Gratitude is is a positive attitude. It is a positive attitude. It is a positive attitude that forces us to think positively every single day in our life. And just to say thank you for every little thing. Somebody is opening the door for you. You go to the shopping mall, you see a child opening the door to you. Say thank you. Show an interest to want to know how else you can help this child. Show an interest to want to know when the apples start falling from the tree, how else can I create like scholarship programs that will help these children so that their parents too can also take some rest. Somebody like me, that is what I'm going to be doing because remember, my life is built upon the foundation of a village, a community. And that community is extending here to Unpassive, another community globally. People were giving me palm kernels, palm trees, mango trees, fish pond to fish and sell and to pay my tuition and to buy my books. So what do I have to complain about? Nothing. I've been given everything, and this is my turn to start returning those things and more to children of the world, especially the young women, because I went through some stuff that no child should ever be made to visit. But I visited it. Now I take it as a gift that God was building me up for something larger than myself. And I am here to do it every single day. Thank you guys so much for those precious comments. The more grateful you are, Divina says, the more things you attract things to be grateful for. So wonderfully crafted. That is so beautiful. You just reiterated the words of my grandmother in a different way that gratitude, the more grateful you are filling your heavenly account with abundance for more abundance to come. Remember that to him whom much has been given, much is required. You're giving more so that you can shift it, Keep shifting it to others so that the world can come to grips with the fact that, you know what? Gratitude helps. Gratitude is love. Gratitude pays. You know, there are a lot of people that they're angry. They're angry. They don't know what they're angry for. They are sick. They don't know what they are sick for. But when we take that spirit of love and gratitude towards them, they will change. I have seen it. I have seen a lot of people that you just say one good thing to them. Even on social media, they're so grateful. They say, I needed this to make my day. That is so, so important. Thank you so much, beautiful Divina. Patricia Perrin, thank you so much, Patricia, for attending. Live the love life. That is so wonderful, Patricia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I highly appreciate you. And just so you know that I admire you a lot, Mer Zazad. Thank you for the beautiful roses. This is so helpful during the spring where the roses are blossoming to show gratitude, and we show gratitude towards them too. Then, wow, women, gratitude, prayers, and kisses to Sissy Divina for creating. Yes, you see, you thanking Divina because this is the wonderful work that she is doing. Thank you. And in turn, she also says, thank you, wow, womenpreneurs. We are in this together. Women helping women, women uplifting women, and men uplifting all of us. Thank you, Bimal Das. I am very, very excited. Yes, you should be, because you have a heart of gold just to be present here today to support one global movement. This is a movement that we are investing in our children. We owe our children that responsibility. The leaders, the CEOs, the entrepreneurs, the speakers, the writers of tomorrow are our children. And we owe them that responsibility to build their hopes and their dreams so that they can become. And you are here doing just that. I am highly grateful to you. Thank you so much, Esther. We really appreciate your presence. Hope you will leave today with something that will change certain things in you. Of course, life is not going to be the same, especially when you think about gratitude. It's just like you taking a fresh glass of water, giving it to somebody to drink. Do you know how, when that water is going through the system of that person, and how cool and calm and loving that can be for that person? It is that important. Like for me, during the seminar, I took lots of pictures. You saw these world leaders telling me, we're going to donate books, we're going to donate things that you will take to help really educate children of the world, creating passionate courses. They recommended a book for me, and I jumped on it and I bought the book. It was a little expensive, but you know what? There is nothing that is it's more expensive than gratitude and showing love towards others. And so a lot of things have happened, and we really, really appreciate your presence here today. And we love you all. And please keep coming, because we cannot do this alone. Together we can do it. So Precious, thank you. Positive thinking. Reach as many as you possible can. No youth left behind. Thank you so much, Precious. It is so wonderful that see what gratitude can do. No youth left behind. It is true. We want to be comfortable in our graveyard, in our graves, knowing that we empty out ourselves to our children, to the world, doing the best, keeping everything that we were created with right here on earth. And then the gates of heaven will receive us with more thanksgiving, so that we will be blessing our children from above. Thank you so much for that, Precious. You are highly, highly welcome. Yin Yang, thank you so much for helping. I know that you're helping. Love, light, peace, and gratitude. Whoa, if I have a way, I'm just going to take a picture of that. Well, I'll have it in the chat. Thank you so much, Yin Yang. If I don't have the time to go in there and thank one another, know that you guys are right here in my heart, because it is only through your help the kind of gratitude that you're showing here, the kind of love that is going to help me reach millions of children in the world. Sometimes we're going to be traveling together. Sometimes they need our presence, not just online. We're going to be traveling together. Please join one global movement so that we can make this happen for our children. Our knowledge, our gift, all what we know can come together to do this. Mama do Mama Moderno. Mama Moderno, I must subscribe to your channel. Thank you thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Aunty Lynn. Yes, for helping them to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Go back and rewatch and make comments, because those comments will help us to continue to create more positive content, to create passionate courses that our youths will jump on. Look at the way the world is going. It bleeds me to death to see how our children, our youths are going. But we cannot let them continue to go in the direction that they are going when we can do something. Thank you, Mariam. When you help someone, God will 100 times handpick, waving. Oh, that gets to me so much that I can even cry. I can really cry for this, but thank you so much, Mariam. It feels good to get all these wonderful comments. Thank you. They are wonderful comments, and they are not just wonderful, they are comments that come from the heart of people who want to come together to educate our youth. Thank you again, Patricia. Thank you. Abundance of love. It needs to be shared to all. Hugs, smiles, listening ear, open a door, gravitate to more gratefulness in your heart. It brings positive to everyone you meet. You are so true. You are so true. Thank you so much for your wisdom and your heart, Patricia. We are already practicing gratitude with all these appreciative words from you all. It is true. I highly, and I mean it, I highly appreciate all of you here, because for you, you could have been home, in your home, doing something else, but you choose to be here. That is how important we are being called to help our youth. Hello, Yvonne, ma'am. You are a great lady. Thank you. Oh, success with, Swati. Swati, you are more than great. You gifted me with your daughter to come and speak to other young women out there and other boys. Thank you so much. You don't know what you have done. It's only my heart to you that will help you know what you have done to me. Thank you. Precious says, you are welcome, Yvonne. All our hearts is in the right place. Thank you, Precious. You are so precious, just like your name says. Thank you, Srijit Jana. Thank you. Gratitude helps us focus on the positive aspects of our life. That is so true, Jana. Thank you so much for those powerful comments. You guys are really inspiring me a lot to start thinking of what else can I do? If you have any topic that you want me to talk on, to research on, and add what I know, what I was given by my grandmother, my mother, and my community, my village, let me know. I will gladly do it. I am here as a servant to serve the youths with a focus on young women. When I say focus on young women, I'm focusing on every youth, because you cannot do one without the other. So thank you. I'm saying that because of my life circumstances. Are you free enough? It is nice to be kind. It blesses God's heart. Gratitude is gratifying. It is very, very gratifying. You are so, so true. Thank you so much. Traveling for cheap. Let's thank Ash. He's a hero. He is not just a hero. He's a hero of the Almighty God, appointed, chosen, and anointed to bring this kind of quintessence and essence and love and grace to the world. He is a prophet, I call him. Thank you, Patricia. Our children are our future. Education and share the love and positivity. Gratitude, light, peace, love. Our children are our future. In the words of my grandmother says, I'm looking at the time, nurture your children well, because your children are your eyes and your ears. Your children are your social security. If you nurture a child well, that child will take care of you when you can no longer take care of yourself, or when you retire. Like me, I'm taking care of my mother. My mother has been living with me. My son is going to be 22 on the 21st of this month. My mother has been living with me because of health challenges and abuse in the past for 21 years. I have been taking care of her, and by the grace of God, she is doing so well. She's improving in everything, and in turn, she is helping me too. Thank you so much, Patricia. I highly, highly appreciate you, and I love you. Thank you, Yin, again. Beautiful topic. See, building hopes and dreams global. Yes, this is it. Go and always do something. Invite people, invite our youths, our children to come on with you so that they can begin to learn. It is not just classroom education, it begins with these ethical, high ethical principles of life for us to instill it in them. When they see this, I bet you these youths will turn to us. They will turn to know that there is somewhere where I can go without being judgmental. We meet them where they are without being judgmental, without blaming them. We just love them, embrace them, give them a hug, like Rob said before, so that they know that, you know what, no matter your past experiences, no matter your challenges, no matter what you've done, there is always a place to look up to, because we all have done something wrong in our lives. But guess what? We've been forgiven and we are here now showing gratitude. Let's do the same for our children, because they are so ashamed when you have to use those harsh words on them, judging them, blaming them. Let's not play the blame or judging game with our children. Thank you so much. This is so, so beautiful. I am looking at the time. We have about 5 more minutes, and then I will come on with the end, and then I'll come on first with an announcement and then the end, so that we can continue to do. I urge you all to come again and again, and let's go to other shows of Unpassive so that together we can begin to build one another. We all are together. We came from the same hole, from the same heart. We were created in the same image. No one is an island upon themselves. You cannot live life all by yourself. And that is why God has created all of us. 1.4 million founders is not a joke. Mr. Mufara knew that principle of working together, doing things together. 1.4 million talents, different talents, is not a joke. Nobody in this life can ever do what Mr. Ash has done. And we are the ones that have to keep believing, keep showing gratitude, keep doing what we need to do. Keep checking that back office. Checking it is showing gratitude to him, to motivate him, to inspire him to do even more. And our technicians and our engineers, they will do more when we keep doing what they are asking us to do, because they know what they are talking about. And I am just so grateful to everyone, to Unpassive. I am now going to keep saying Ashman Farah, but you know what? Without him, without Unpassive, I would not be here today talking. I would not be meeting great hearts, great people like you guys. So I am just so grateful for everything. So thank you guys so, so much. And I am going to try to, I think I will make an announcement here. Uh, like I said before, no one is an island upon themselves. We all have to come together with love and gratitude and do the best thing for one another, keeping aside our self-centeredness, keeping aside greed and power. Those things don't work. They ruin things. They ruin us in the first place. We keep aside, set aside all those things and come together. So, yes, we are diligently waiting for the the falling apple. That is so true. I love those apples. They're going to help us do more. Yes, Mariam, you are present. You are presentation is amazing. Yes, thank you, thank you. I love being a part of this beautiful, loving family. I do not feel this volume of positivity. Thanks to Ash Mufara. Yes, that is so true. And he knows we will continue to inspire him by being grateful and praying for him, praying for his family, praying for one another, praying for us. That is another way to show gratitude. Thank you, Miba. Thank you so much, all brand ambassadors. There we go. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. So I am going to read the meaning again of gratitude that I formulated so that we can know, and then I would make some announcement, and then we will. I just want to make sure that I read the right thing that I wrote, because I came out with some acronyms for the meaning of gratitude. So gratitude, G stands for giving. You give without strings attached to it. You give without talking about it. You give without looking at people's mistakes, or without telling the world, look, I'm the one who did it. You don't have no ownership over giving. Mr. Ash Mufara is not owning anything that he has given us, and so we shouldn't give to give. Don't give with expectation to receive anything. And then R, receiving. When you receive, receive with gratitude and thanksgiving. Receive. Thank you, Mama Modeno. Thank you so much. Prayers for all of us. Thank you. Thank you. We need that, and I definitely need that, because it's not easy. Great presentation. Thank you so much, Pravik. I highly appreciate and love you guys. Receiving. You receive with gratitude, with both hands, like my grandmother said. Don't take something with your left hand or just with one hand. You take it with two hands. That means you are opening your hands so wide to want to receive more, because you're showing gratitude. Abundance. When you show gratitude, abundance, that's A, stands for abundance. Abundance begin to flow into you, into your family, into your village, into your community, into on passive. It's coming, and I know that. And then T stands for thanksgiving. You give thanks for everything. You thank somebody and you still give it. Thank you, Briddy, for making it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that you've been struggling a lot, but you've been such a great help to all of us. You're a blessing to us, and I thank you so much. And then I stand for intentionality. Intentionally showing gratitude, togetherness, doing it together, unconditionally, without any strings attached, directed, that you mean it, you're going to do it, and you do it through everyone, all of us. Thank you so much. It's 10:55. I am going to ask, please, Marty Digamo is at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let us move over next door to join Marty Digamo. At 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have Heroes. Please let us join. Heroes, there are a lot of things. They're answering a lot of questions. Just in case you're having questions, you might have not migrated, or you just have doubt on something. We have our old tech people, the Collins Manor, that is going to be answering a lot of questions. And then thereafter, we have our famous Roblin Live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let us join her tonight and be there to support one another, because no one can do it by themselves. Pretty soon, you're going to be seeing me into your living rooms, into your parlors, into the schools, into everywhere in the globe. I want to go to all corners of the globe to make this happen for our young girls and our young boys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all, but I'm going to always leave you with this one thing. Stay focused. Stay encouraged. Stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming today. And we will see you next week, and know that I love you. We've come to the end of this show. I love you all. Go with gratitude, show gratitude, live with gratitude, drink gratitude, and everything. Thank you, Yvonne. You rock. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. You rock too, because you helped me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. I love you guys.